Welcome to the SharkPreneur podcast with Kevin Harrington and Seth Green. Kevin Harrington is the inventor of the infomercial, one of the original sharks from the hit TV show Shark Tank, and has generated over $5 billion in TV and digital direct response sales. Seth Green is the world's first trusted authority on cutting-edge direct response marketing, a best-selling author, and the only 3-time Marketer of the Year nominee. On the podcast, Kevin and Seth interview sharkpreneurs who share straight talk on what it takes to explode your business.
Do you want to become insanely successful? Do you want to be the go-to guru in your industry? Do you want to be talked about for all the right reasons? For over 40 years, Kevin Harrington has helped people just like you become significant influencers. Now he's broken the process down in the Key Person of Influence Roadmap, and it's yours for free. Just text KPI to him at 727-888-2100. Text KPI to 727-888-2100 right now and claim your free step-by-step guide. Text KPI to 727-888-2100 to get the recognition you deserve and experience the success as the go-to voice everyone listens to in your industry today. Do you need money to fund your idea, product, or service? Are you ready to take your business to the next level but need capital to get it done? Kevin Harrington has heard more than 50,000 pitches and knows how to help you make the perfect pitch to get the funding for your entrepreneurial dream. He's distilled the process down in his perfect pitch cheat sheet, and it's yours for free. Just text PITCH to him right now at 727-888-2100. Text PITCH to 727-888-2100 right now and claim your free perfect pitch cheat sheet. Text PITCH to 727-888-2100 to start funding your dream today.
This show has been produced by Market Domination, LLC. To discover how you can have your own show completely done for you and turn it into a real published book and become the authority in your marketplace, go to www.marketdominationllc.com/podcast offer.
Welcome to the SharkPreneur Show. This is your co-host, Seth Green. With me, I am super excited for my special guest today, Garrain Jones, who, first guest to qualify for homeless for 2.5 years, living out of his car. I'm not the first guest we've had who's been to prison, but the first with both the combination who then turned it around, has a book that is taking the world by storm right now, Change Your Mindset, Change Your Life. Has an absolutely amazing story. You got to get the book, but let's talk to him first. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. I acknowledge you for having a platform like this for voices like mine.
Thank you. Well, we greatly appreciate that. All right. So you went from homeless to hopeful hero, as you've put in some of your work. So obviously in 15, 20 minutes, we can't cover your entire story. That's what the book is for. So let's cover a couple of the lowlights and then a couple of the highlights. So how do you, 2.5 years in your car, I can't even fathom how you deal with that emotionally. Like, what does that do to you? What does that change your mindset to? Because the book's about mindset.
Yeah. So honestly, it's one of those things that's like asking me, when was the point that you learned language? It was just
right.
A point and evolved over time. So for me, it's like everything revolves around momentum. Either you're going up or you're going down. There's nothing that's stuck. So the momentum of my life had always been negative, cynical, doubtful, backstabbing. So the overload of a mindset that harbors so much resentment and all of that turned into the physical evidence of my life, to the point where when I looked in the mirror, I saw nothing. I would look in the mirror and I just wish that I was somebody else. I would wish I would be a different color. I would wish that I was a different nationality or born under way different circumstances, not realizing that life was actually testing me and shaping me, molding me during that time. But it was in that moment where I wanted to give up. I said, well, maybe there's another way. And I blamed my mom, my dad, my ex-girlfriends for why I was failing. But then there was a time where I finally took responsibility for my own actions, my own energy, my own self. And I said, you know what? I can't do anything about anyone else, but I can do something about me. What is it about me that I can change? Okay, I'm unhealthy. I'm overweight. I'm always negative. I'm always gossiping. So what if I did something different? And I didn't know how this was going to shape up. But then one day, I call it my moment of awakening. One day, it was August 2011 at 3:43 in the morning. I just got tired of fighting. And I yelled, and I was like, okay, I'm tired of fighting. I don't want to fight anymore. I want to be healthy. I want to be happy. I want to be surrounded by nothing but positive people. And I just want to inspire people. And I want to make a bunch of money, but I want the money to represent something that I passionately believe in that I would do for free. Not knowing what was coming next, but this was my call. Like putting an ad.
And I got that.
Yeah.
Did that epiphany occur before or after prison?
Oh, this is after prison.
Okay, just checking, because for the movie version of the story, if you had the epiphany and then went to jail, it's a totally different movie.
Yeah, no, so I was in prison, but when I got out, every result that I'd ever got, I was unconscious. You can't change what you're not aware of. So when I would get results leading up to that, I didn't know that I had the ability to switch my attitude, switch my way of thinking, and that can control the reality of my life. So for 15 years, I was just walking around asleep, unconscious. But it wasn't until that moment I finally asked for what I wanted in life, and not, I don't have any money, I'm broke, I don't want this kind of girl, but I was still focused on that. This is what I wanted. So from there, a week later, I'm at the gas station with my last $2. Homeless guy walks up to me and he asked me for money. And I said, you have more money than me. And he goes, change your mindset, change your life. And in that moment right there.
That's a knock on the head.
In that moment right there, I've always heard people try to give me advice and things like that. But it was the first time in my life that words that was backed by some kind of something
speaking into your life.
And it made me stop, like a conscious interrupt. And I thought about my whole entire life. Well, is my life a lie? Is what I learned in the news a lie? Is what she told me a lie? Is what they said was a lie? And what if I do different with the same circumstance? Because if my mind is set on something, then that's why the result is what it is. So if I do different with the same circumstance, then my life will change. It's been 8 years to the day. Every single day, whatever I'm holding on to, and I was like, I don't want to do that. I just find a way to go, you know what? Well, what's on the other side? And it always turns into the door to more.
Yeah,
so
the breakthrough comes on the other side of the breakdown.
Yeah. And so, it's a lot of times people, when I travel all over the world, they're like, well, it's hard to change. It's like, well, start with something that you can actually manage. Well, at this time, I didn't know what neural pathways was and all these different high-level scientific things. I speak very basic. However, I know a spade is a spade. I would go to the escalator and I was like, change your mindset, change your life. So I'm going to take the stairs. I would use gel soap, change your mindset, change your life. So I'm going to use bar soap. So I didn't know that was unconsciously building new pathways in my mind just to simply do the opposite. Well, times 8 years of every single day far removed from the habitual nature that I was living. And that's this guy that is changing the world, speaking on stages, earning tons of money, building all these businesses. But it was something that I had never done because it was outside of my current level, back then level of thinking.
Okay, awesome. Absolutely amazing story. So what just out of curiosity, as a business serial entrepreneur, once you started changing your mindset, what was the first profitable venture you engaged in?
Health. I was 40 pounds heavier than mine. My mom was dying in the hospital. My brother was obese. Everybody in my family was overweight. And then once I started losing weight, and people were like, well, whatever that is, I want it. I'm like, no, I'm doing this for me. And it was such an alarming, like you hit the lottery to like the health. It was the craziest thing because everybody wanted what I had and I didn't have to sell anything. So I got into a health venture, build a ton of money in that because I was just, this is what I did. This is what I did by being a walking billboard and being on social media. that opened me up to leadership, because inside of like healthy, active lifestyle, you got leadership, you got transformation. And I was like, yo, I really love this stuff. So one thing built off of another thing, built off of another thing. And the stuff that I love the most, I turned them all into businesses.
That is awesome. Congratulations. That is an epic journey. What inspired you to write the book?
So when you get about 1,000 people, because I've documented my journey on social media from when I was living in my car. So it's not like I just showed up like Superman with these tight pants on. There's a ta-da. No, they know how I got my powers. So I've been documenting my journey on social media since I was living in my car, and it's on social media right now. So this was when a singer comes out, they're like, the fans, well, I remember when he first came out. People have been rocking with me this entire time and growing through all of my breakthroughs as I've been vulnerable enough to share. So the biggest thing was, by me sharing all of that through vulnerability, so many people said, oh, you should write a book. You should write a book. Well, when you got 1,000 people that keep saying on a daily basis, you should write a book, oh my God, there's a book right here. So the people ask for it, and they're going to get what they ask for.
Awesome. So the book is Change Your Mindset, Change Your Life, Lessons, Love, Leadership, and Transformation.
Lessons of love.
Oh, sorry. Lessons of Love, Leadership, and Transformation. Where is the best place for our listeners and viewers to go get the book?
So they'll be able to, there's going to be a landing page on my website, which is GarrainJones.com. And I'm going to have the little, like when you're walking in the mall, you see a little freaking QVC code and everything.
Yeah.
So all of that stuff is going to be out. And my deal is I just want to reach the maximum amount of people so they can most people don't have direction in life. So with people having some sort of a direction, they can find, maybe you'll figure out the rest on your own. You learn the ABCs and all of a sudden you turn it into running and dancing and singing, all these different things. So my website, my Instagram, I love guerrilla marketing. So you can pay for marketing, but I love getting in the streets and like doing it myself because it feels good. So all of that stuff, I'm going to be everywhere.
Okay, awesome. We will put a link to the website on the show notes. It is GarrainJones.com for those of you who can't wait, but it'll be in the show notes. We greatly appreciate your time. We know it's incredibly valuable. You've got an amazing story, an amazing mission. What would you say, given your life now?
Yeah.
What's your biggest challenge? Because you've been through what some people would call, you've been through some real challenges that some of us will never, our nightmares aren't that bad. What's your biggest challenge now going forward?
I just got married November 24th.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. A person, if not as powerful, even more powerful. So when you are in the room with another powerful person, it doesn't always go so smoothly. So then my next level is
I resemble that remark.
We're figuring out how to flow, because we've always done things by ourselves and like that self thing. Now it's like, oh, I need to remember that there's another person. I can't just make this decision. So it's the untangling, the letting go, the surrendering, and allowing the dance of love to just penetrate and give to relationship. Because what I like to say is there's Blair, there's Garrain, then there's a third entity, and that's called relationship. And both of us get to contribute, and it's not 50-50, it's 100%, and then relationship will say, you may pass to the next level. So that's the biggest challenge, but it's also
beautiful.
One of the biggest glories of my life right now.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. As I said, resemble that remark, being married for 15 years. Congratulations on the marriage, the life, more importantly, and the book and everything else you've accomplished. We look forward to getting the book. Thank you so much for joining us.
And thank you so much for having me.
Do you need money to fund your idea, product, or service? Are you ready to take your business to the next level but need capital to get it done? Kevin Harrington has heard more than 50,000 pitches and knows how to help you make the perfect pitch to get the funding for your entrepreneurial dream. He's distilled the process down in his perfect pitch cheat sheet, and it's yours for free. Just text PITCH to him right now at 727-888-2100. Text PITCH to 727-888-2100 right now and claim your free perfect pitch cheat sheet. Text PITCH to 727-888-2100 to start funding your dream today.
This show has been produced by Market Domination, LLC. To discover how you can have your own show completely done for you and turn it into a real published book and become the authority in your marketplace, go to www.marketdominationllc.com/podcast offer.